And welcome back to the Love Talk Show. And today we are debating whether it's possible or not to love with the head.
Yes. And in order to illustrate that, we went to the streets to ask women and men if you're in a relationship. A woman was in a relationship for 4 years, she got cheated on. But then the guy came and apologized, you know, desperate, crying, said he was sorry. What men thought she should do, and men said...
After 3-4 years within the relationship?
Yes. Men said, basically, you should give him a chance. You should talk to him, consider...
All of them?
Yes.
All of them said...
Of course, they said, as you saw, they said, it depends, but basically that's what they meant.
Give the guy a chance.
Yeah. And then the women, we ask women, then what would you do if you were in that situation? Because now we're talking about, okay, I am in that situation. If it happened to me, what would be my reaction? Would I forgive?
And some of the answers were a bit similar, but not exactly. They were not very similar. Some of them said that it would depend, perhaps. One of them even said that
depending on the person.
Yeah, depending on the person. The previous guy, no way.
Because he was a scumbag, according to her.
According to her.
That was very funny.
Yeah.
And then the one she's now...
The current partner...
Hopefully he doesn't watch this. Because that's what you just said. Yeah. If it happens to me with this one, I'd forgive him. But we could see that women were more open to maybe consider that, yes, it was a weakness or whatever it was. They wouldn't say no right away and, you know, tell the relationship goodbye. They would consider it. What do you think of that reaction?
Now, talking as a man, now let me talk about the man.
Right.
It feels like, I'm not generalizing, but it feels like that they said what they would like
to happen to them. That's what I thought when I saw it. Yeah.
I mean, I would like her to do that. I think she should do that. In other words, what if I were that guy, I would like my woman to do that. Maybe, I don't know if one of them have already cheated on their spouse, I don't know, or their partner, and that's what they wish upon themselves.
Perhaps.
I'm just saying, you know, but opinions were very similar, right?
And we also did the opposite. So we went to ask him if it was the opposite, okay? If it was the guy who was in a relationship for 4 years and he got cheated on.
His woman cheated on him after
the
4
same
or 5 years. Same
thing. She was
same
crying, she was desperate, asked for forgiveness. What would he do? But before we ask the man, we ask women what they think men should do in that situation.
If they were cheated on. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a really hard question, but I think maybe hear her out, like what happened, why did it happen, maybe she was unhappy, is it something you can work on in your relationship or something, but I'm not sure actually, because it's always if he's a friend of mine, I would want what's best for my friend, of course, but it's hard to forgive, so yeah, maybe talk about it and see.
It's not that it doesn't have to be definitely over though.
No, I don't think so.
I think he should leave her. Like he needs to know his self-worth. Like if she's thinking of other people when she's supposed to be with him, especially for 4 years, then clearly she's not the one for him. But I just
I totally agree.
Even if it was a one-off?
Yeah, but then how do you know it was just going to be a one-off? Like it might not have been. It might be. She might do it again. You just never know.
He should be the only person she thinks of, and she's clearly not. He's not, I mean.
Yeah.
That's it. End the relationship.
Yeah, definitely. No, cheating is not
I'm
okay.
sure he could get another girl who's just as good. There's so many fish out there, isn't there?
You should say, no, get out of town. Once you've done that, I don't think they'll ever trust each other again. That's it.
Okay, so you think that he should just, even if she's crying and they're great together, that's it?
Yes. If they're meant to be together, they'll be together again in the future, but I think something like that will just spoil everything.
Yeah, so they at least need time apart.
Yes.
So, not so similar like the previous scenario. Now this time, the man was cheated by his wife or his girlfriend, right? So So now we see women saying, oh, hold on a second. I don't think he should forgive or keep the relationship, or maybe forgive but move on. Others say, yes, give her a chance. Now they are a bit divided.
Yeah,
right?
And the last one, they all said yes.
So all of them, every single man said yes.
She should forgive, and the women said the same. It's just that now, being on the men's situation, they are divided. Some say, no, he shouldn't forgive, because after 4 years, I mean, how can you rebuild trust after that?
Here we see women, that these women placing themselves on the man's shoes, right?
I think that's where it comes from.
Yeah. So it's interesting. I'm laughing because it's true. On the previous segment, it seems like the men think for themselves.
Yeah, they put themselves in the situation, in the shoes of the perpetrator, the cheater. The women put themselves in the shoes of the guy who was cheated. So they say,
there you go.
You know, no, after 4 years. So at least that's what I see.
Yeah, that's what I see too. That's what I see too. So
we see women are a little bit more considerate by nature.
Yeah, no, it's a fact. It's a fact. I will not disagree on that, unfortunately. So let's see then what men had to say. This will be interesting now. Let's see what they had to say.
Probably kick her out. Yeah, absolutely. I'd have to have it out with her, find out why, but I'd kick her out ultimately. It's the ultimate break of faith.
What if you were sure that she was the girl for you?
Too bad. Some you win, some you lose. This one you lose.
That's it. There's nothing she could say or do.
It's a binary decision, I'm afraid.
I think, no, I can't forgive her. If she's cheating on me, no, I can't forgive her. So for me, I just leave this girl to do what you want, because that's the end of the story for me, actually. If she's cheating on me, that's all.
There's nothing she can say.
No, it's pointless.
See you later. Goodbye. Get your bags and get out of it. Goodbye. Job done. I'm not paying any more money. Simple as that. I pay the mortgage, the rent, and everything.
Okay. What about if you're not living together? You've just been dating for 4 years.
I've never been dating, so either way, goodbye. Simple. Job done. Bish, bash, bosh, as we call it. That's it. Go away. I'm not interested, you know? It's either trust, real trust, and 100% trust, or there's no point in having a relationship, in my opinion.
I would probably leave her because she's a cheater and a liar. Yeah, I think that would, I do, yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing she could say or do to...
No, it's terrible. She broke my heart.
Straight to the point.
Red card to every single one of them. Right? No way. No way. It hurts the man's ego.
I was gonna ask you about that. Why do you think men are so adamant? Like before?
It's pride. You know, man by nature, you know, I mean, it's not something evil. It's not evil. But at the same time, it's something that men, you know, tend to cling on to very often. You know, it hurts their pride. It hurts their ego. You know, no way. I'm not gonna forgive her. I don't wanna talk to this woman ever again. Now you understand why I was saying that before. That they were saying, yes, I think the woman should give him a chance. It's because they are putting themselves on the shoes of that man who was the perpetrator, as you said, right? The guilty one. So, they were not thinking as a woman, they were thinking as a man who needed forgiveness, who needed a second chance, right? Now we see that they would never ever accept that. No way. I may forgive you, I may, not hold anything against you, but bye-bye. Someone went as far as saying, I pay the bills, I do this, I do that, I put food on the table.
Yeah.
You know, that's how it is.
But okay, here's another question. Who do you think is using more their heads, and who do you think is using more their hearts in this situation? because men were adamant. All of them said, no, no, I would never forgive. Women, in both situations, some said yes, some said no. So who do you think here is inclining more to their heads and hearts?
Obviously, you can use your emotions, you can use your heart by just saying, no, get out, you're out, I will never see you ever again. So you're using your emotions because you're angry. You're angry. Some men go as far as even becoming physical if that happens to them because they are very macho. So they can appeal to the emotions and act based on emotions. So a woman can also, make a decision based on emotions because the man is not respecting her anymore, and she keeps giving him a chance after another, after another. Okay, in this case, let's say it was the first time that happened, never happened before, and he's all apologetic, and he's hurt, and he's also broken, he's crying, and he's saying, please give me another chance. I mean, she can use her head and give him another chance, but she's going to draw the line and say, hey, you cheated on me because of this and that. Look what happened. Look at the gaps you left open. Now, we have to draw a line here. We have to put the cards on the table and see how you're going to go about this relationship from now on. Unless that happens, no chance. So now she's using her head, not her emotions. The man could do the same thing. He could see what happened and you are able to sense whether the person's being truthful and honest or not.
I think that's very true. I think both ways you can either use your emotion or your head. Exactly. You can say, no, I don't forgive based on what you're feeling at the moment because you're angry. You can say no because you came to that conclusion. You have your cool head, and you can stay for both reasons. You can stay with the person, forgive the person out of emotions because I don't want to lose him, I love him, oh, he said he's sorry, okay, I'll give you a second chance. And you can do it out of your reason. No, I came to the conclusion, I put two and two together, and the conclusion is I can't stay with you.
And we've spoken, we're not talking about isolated cases, we've spoken to people in the past who have come to us and said, I gave him or her a second or third chance, and boom, they did it again. So they decided to stay together, or let's say the man or the woman decided to keep that relationship in the beginning after the first betrayal based on emotions, because the other person, the other half, wasn't willing to compromise. So, I mean, that was a little bit of emotion. Now, we also know of cases where the woman or the man put their foot down and said, okay, you are sorry, I see that you are repent and this and that, but this is how it's gonna work from now on. Unless you stick to this rules now, no deal, right? We're gonna talk more about that in our next segment and the fourth segment, last segment also. But we're gonna go for a break now, and after the break, we're gonna have Dear Love Talk time, okay? Don't go anywhere, stay with us.